Somebody translate in Lusoga. There is somebody. Inside Her Excellency the Vice President,
President Alikwaniriza of Vice President,
and all the other leaders of the state and the party,
n'abakulembeze abandi abakulembeze n'abakulembeze ab'ebibiina,
the cultural leaders,
n'abakulembeze ebyobuwangwa,
and the religious leaders,
n'abakulembeze ab'amadiini,
and all the wananchi of Busoga,
n'abantu mwena mwena ab'ebusoga. O President ali basugiryaku mukuba mu ngalo mumwanirize,
and all the other Ugandans,
n'abaana Uganda mwena mwena omuli ku mukolo, omuli ku TV, omuli ku radio. O President abasugirye.
Last night I gave a speech which was concentrating mainly on the economy.
O President alikoba atolwati entumula ye yaba egamagana nebyensuna,
And it was detailed and I don't want to repeat it.
ate ngebaire yonge webweirwe yo omubulu ambulukufu n'olwekyo tajagiramu.
Siba kobeire ntomusada agenda kukoba olulamogi.
Baba lona nsobola olukoba.
Very good. Olulamogi ndumaite. N'olusoga lwithi byona.
Yesebo baba era kyova obona nti oli saabalwanyi n'abasoga bakufiirwaku olw'okuba nti enumi donadona odidi lata ife president era bali kukoba nti n'enkumi 2026 baku ballot paper.
Therefore, today, I just want to emphasize mass issues.
N'olwekyo olwaleero President alikwenda kwogera ku nsonga edo editugemaku
ezikwata ku bamwananchi
edigemagana ku muntu wa wansi omuntu oyo owa wansi. Ate niwe oli wano mu Busoga mwene ate oli kuwuliriza President muntu wa wansi.
Now, when we were coming, we stopped after Nyenga. We stopped there with Mama.
President wabaire ali kwida bemereire ku ngoma zo bitakwenyenga bemereire kwawo.
And the wananchi came.
Yabayo abantu abaidye eri omukulembeze oweiwanga.
And there were many children among the group who gathered there.
Wabairewo n'abaana abato ababaire mu gurupu ababaire bakungaine abaidye okubona ku mukulembeze ow'eggwanga.
Now, those wananchi are free inspectors of government programs.
Nti abantu abo ababulido baidembe okuba nga balondola programs eda government.
basobola kulondoola entegeka za gavumenti awatali kubasasula.
Nti basobola okulondoola enteekateeka ya gavumenti nga tebabasaswire.
Like that group there, like that group which gathered around us,
nga group eyo ebayiraawo oba eidye eri omukulembeze.
I asked them, these children, are they going to school?
President ababuuziza nti abaana bano bajja ku masomero era basoma.
They said some, but many are not going to school.
Abantu bakobye nti abandi bajja ku isomero basoma aye abasinga bungi tibasoma.
I said, why?
President yabuuza nti lwaki?
They said, because they were sent out of school because of the school fees.
Bakobye president nti abaana bano tibasoma olw'okuba abaana bano babagoba ku masomero nga babenda ku sente ez'okusasula betwidi nga school fees.
You remember in 1996, after that election we introduced UPE. And we said the money you have been asking for the children to pay, the central government will send it. Don't charge money anymore.
Era government enungi eya President Museveni yatawe enkola yakoba nti esente ezo mubaire musaba nga musaba abazaire abaana okusasula nga school fees timukasasula government eyowagati ejja kuba ng'esobola okusasula sente ezo ng'edireeta mu masomero era ekikola okubeko mu ngalo lwekyo.
And we have been sending that money. These people can give you the money we have been sending to these districts.
Ero president alikoba nti government ebaire ewereze sente edo kuma districts era ku district edimala nidija mu masomero.
But the head teachers and the PTA don't respect that. They take the money but also charge the children.
Aye abakulira amasomero n'obukiiko obw'abazaire ekyo tibakiwa kitiibwa oba tibakiteeka mu nkola bajja mu maiso basaba abazaire sente ate nga gavumenti yoona erireeta sente.
And that's how the children are expelled from school.
Era ekyo nekireeteire abaana okuba nga tibajja ku masomero nga basigaire waka nga tibasoma olw'okuba headmaster basaba abazaire sente ate nga abazaire bazira sente.
We told these people, stop charging these children money.
Owekitiibwa o president aliko yakoba abantu bano headmaster n'abakulira amasomero nti mulekere okutooza abantu esente olw'okuba tuleeta ki tubawa sente lwaki kali mutooza omuntu owabulidde eki sente aye tebakiwulira oba lw'empitu.
And if the capitation grant we are sending is not enough, tell us, we send more money so that instead of chasing the children out of school.
Owekitiibwa president alikoba ati yabakoba nti weeba ensonga nga mulikoba muti sente ediweebwa oba edireetebwa mu masomero ni mu madistrict diba ntono mukyogere gavumenti esobole okwongera mu ki sente aye nga tubatwere ku muntu wa buliido na mwana amugoba nti bamutwole ku school fees ekyo tubikumbire mu ngalo bananga abasoga.
Now these children of the poor people, if their parents cannot manage, it is the state of Uganda which becomes their parent to look after them.
Atano airali koba atolwe ensonga eyo baana bano ababantu abatasobola kusasula sente kitegeeza ki nti gavumenti niyo erina okuyingirawo okuboneka nti eyambaku oba esasula ekyo omuzaire kyeyandisasulire.
Uganda yefuuka omuzaire w'omwana w'omunaku.
Uganda ate ekulemberwa President Museveni nefuuka omuzaire ow'omwana ow'omunaku. So abanaku President Museveni akobye nti Uganda neina ofuuka ate ekulemberwa ye Saabalwanyi.
So, in the coming financial year,
n'olwekyo mu mwaka ogw'ebyesente oguli kwida
of 2024, 2025, or 2020, that one of those years,
omwaka ogw'ebyesente gwe tuyinza okuba ogw'2024, 2025,
or the one after that,
oba n'egiyiririra.
we are going to start a new campaign on this issue.
President akobye ajja atandika campaign empyaka olw'ebyo ate mu mwidi ye kasita atandika oba yalina abantu 27 yawangula olutalo n'ekiki ekikyomulema mumukubire mu ngalo.
Now, but I want support from all of you.
Ayo wekitiibwa President alikoba ati ng'ebyo tunaabigusa tulina okukigemera walala twena ng'abana Uganda,
so that we don't tolerate anybody who undermines that program.
olw'okuba nti nga twetaaga okigemera owalala nga titunigira ku muntu liiso yena oyo ali kwenda programu dino obutatuukirira.
Then, so this was free information from the Wananchi whom we saw at Nyenga.
Gano gabaire mawulire okuva mu bantu ababaire enyenga abamiitinze oba abastopinze President Museveni.
Then Mama Janet asked them, said, but have you started using the PDM money?
Then omukaire Janet amaze yababuuza nti aye mutandise okozesa sente dino detuwa kumiruka.
They said, tuzurira buurizi naye tuzirabangako.
That they Wananchi said they just hear about the Operation Development Model money.
So Mama Janet said she's going to go back there, that particular place.
Nto omukaire Janet akobye nti kyetaagisa okuyira yenyenga okuboneka nti ekintu ekyo bakinogera idagala.
With the MP of the area,
ni member wa parliament owekiketeze ekyo.
Then to find out what happened to the money for that parish.
Okuboneka nti tutegeera kiki ekyatuuka ku sente edo omuluko.
That was free intelligence from the Wananchi.
Ago gabayire amawulire ag'obwereere okuva ku muntu wa bulido ekiraga nti President Museveni agiira irala paka ku muntu waki.
Just by stopping you on the road without a plan, they give you all the information.
Okuba President ayemerera kubwemerera kunjira nga takibaire nakyo mu birowoozo mu plani de nti nja kwemerera kwawe aye wayemerera kwati yafuna amawulire ag'obwereere agagema ku bantu be.
Then they told me that this road,
bamukobye nti ekiketezo kino,
that new road from the bridge to Mukono through Buyukwe,
ekyo kitegeeza okuva ku lutindo lwaife eidinda okubitira irala paka Mukono ni Buyukwe,
that it was finished 2 years ago, but already potholes have started developing.
Oluguudo lwaife olwo okubita omwo nti lwakabaawo okubwa myaka 2 aye essaawa eno olubitamu mutandise kuba biina. Muri kuba no President ali kulingirira okukyeko kigemera kino omuntu waki owa wansi baba webale ino era osigale nga omu Uganda okuballot paper oyisa kubona obwo tuyisa okuwobulu.
And indeed, when I was driving, I started seeing the potholes in a new road. I started seeing those potholes. I had not attended to them, but when they told me, I saw some between Nyenga and the bridge, the Nairo bridge.
Ero ekitiibwa President alikoba nti abaire takitaire kwino birowoozo aye abantu bano bamaze ne bamuwa amawulire yeena agiire ng'akiringirira yabona ebiina ebiri mu luguudo oluki oluyaka okusingira irala okuva Enyenga otuukira irala ku lutindo lwaife.
So I wanted General Katumba to go on that road, and what happened? We have just finished that road.
Era President alikoba alagira ogeno ominisita ow'entambula n'amakolero nti ataka yabeyo abone enguudo ekyo era baba kansabe ojenula era eyamala abiteko kwamba koti paka embulamu tirwona alubone.
So therefore, the point I want to emphasize
n'olwekyo epointi o-pulezidenti ejatakire okuteekako eno eisira
is number one, education for our children.
Esooka nti n'okusoma okw'abaana baife bona bona mu Uganda.
And in the government schools, we introduce free education. It must be implemented.
Ate nga mu masomero aga gavumenti mwaidamu okusomera obwereere ekiina oteekebwa mu nkola.
Those people at Nyanga started telling me about nurseries and so on. I said, "Ebya nurseries sigenda kubiyingira musibisobola."
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba ati abantu abo abayirenyenga batandise omukoba ku masomero gano agatandikirwa ku aga nasale agatandikira mu ag'abaana abato. Ayi pulezidenti akobye ati ekyo nkizira kusaawa eno ndi eno mu primary na secondary n'okweyongerayo.
Me, I start with the primary P1 wentandikira.
Pulezidenti owekitiibwa gavumenti ye etandikira mu P1.
This is the war I'm fighting.
Era luno olutalo lwali kulwanisa ate nga nkidi Ssabalwanyi aida luwangula.
Then the next one is creation in the homes.
Ekiraku n'okuboneka obukombe mu maka agaife obukombe oba obugayiga mu maka gaife oba mu nnumba daife.
This is where PDM comes in.
Wano sente edida kumuluka wedidiramu.
Where emyoga come in.
N'emyoga dona wedingiriramu.
I will come back to Busoga for a zone tour. We shall talk more about that.
Banamukuba ekyo mu ngalo pulezidenti akobera aliko abakwira mu Busoga buli musoga wooli okuba mu ngalo o pulezidenti aliko bana tiri kubona ngalo gye muri kuba Basoga n'enduulu akazira akebusoga kemube mukubeku nze kankubeko
Omuldo mulamoji bwatyo bwakyamusa abantu. Now the third one
ekyokusatu
is health.
kigemagana n'ebyobulamu.
It seems there is some issue also with the Amadagara Marwadiro.
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba nti waliwo ensonga n'amadagala ya baba nga woolikoba waliwo ensonga egemagana n'eidagala okuba mu malwaliro gaife.
But that one also we are going to check.
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba ati ekyo kyona ajja kikekingako oba ajja kirondoola abone lwaki.
That group told me about the Marwadiro and some issue of the drugs.
Era abantu abo ababayirenyenga bakobye pulezidenti bamukobera ebigemagana n'amalwaliro n'eidagala mu malwaliro.
So it is easy to find out who is doing what in the villages.
Owekitiibwa pulezidenti alikoba ati kyangu ino okinonerereza okubona nani alikola ki nani ali kuyingizaamu ki nani atalikola ki.
Now the other issue is peace.
Ekiraku ne okuba nga tuba n'emirembe.
That one we are working on. The army is involved. I'm always directly involved. That one is moving well.
Era ekyo ndowooza twena tukiikirira Uganda tukiikiriza nti okuba n'emirembe amagye gaife galikola bulungi ate baba amagye poliisi gafuuka ga Uganda ga buliido tinigalege twaboneranga mu motoka abantu bagatya gano oba nijeno yaba otitijeno olw'okuba wagata mu discipline webaleyo baba abasoga bakulage okwebasa kwekyo.
In spite of the bad situation in Congo, in Somalia, in South Sudan, and the infiltrations which we get from there once in a while, the Uganda is very peaceful.
Akobye ng'otwaire ku embeera edindi ediri mu nsi edituliraine nga South Sudan mu Congo edidawo olumu n'olumu aye okutwalira ewalala tuyinza okuba nti mu mbeera ey'obutebenkevu tuli bulungi ino.
Now then the next issue of the masses are the jobs for the young people.
President akobye nga tutoira ku ebyo byonna byo twakabala ekintu ekindi ekigemaku ate nga kigemaku buli muntu wa bulido n'okuboneka nti abavubuka n'Abannayuganda bafune emirimu n'ensonga ey'emirimu.
And on one of the speeches I told you that if you adopt the method of commercial agriculture on a small scale, like the model of Mr. Nyakana in Fort Portal.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba nti rumu we yali alikwogera yatukoba ku ati ngoli tukoopa enima ey'okuboneka nti tokolerera kida kyonka aye olima ebyo byotundaku ekyo oboneraku atuwaireku nga onakanya okuzwa omufotofoto eyo mu Western.
Olima olunda byotundaku ate birimu ekibalo.
Olikulira nga olima watundaku ate ng'otairemu ekibalo tikumala.
Olima n'okulunda byonna wamu.
N'okwaya okulima n'okwaya byonna ate ng'obitairemu ekiki ekibalo.
You can, like Nyakana in Fort Portal is employing 10 people.
Omukulu Nyakana okuva mu Western e Fort Portal yawa emirimu abantu nga 10.
Now we have got like 9 million families in Uganda.
Mu Uganda tuyinanga families oba amayumba oba amaka nge emiliyoni 9.
Let's say the ones in the villages are 7 million.
Singa tukoba nti amaka ago agali mu byalo singa gaba emiliyoni nga 7.
And most of them have land.
Atenga bona baine eitaka.
If each one employs 10 people,
singa emiliyoni edo omusanvu ediri mu byalo singa buli family oba maka singa gawe emirimu abantu nga 10,
we shall have 70 million jobs, more than the population of Uganda.
Tuba nga tulina emirimu emiliyoni 7 okusinga ku obungi obw'abantu abali mu Uganda.
We shall have to import workers from other countries.
Era kinaba kisaba nti tufune ku abakozi okuva mu nsi edindi edituliraine ni mu nsi yona yona.
And it has happened before, because when the British introduced coffee here and cotton, we didn't have enough workers.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba nti kyaliwo abakulembeze bale abaida abazungu nga bakaidanga muno webaleeta emwani titwali n'abantu basobola akola abamalayo mu Uganda bali batono. Kyekitegeeza kyali kwogeraku nti tikibangawo oku kisoboka okubaawo.
People to work in the Bikado, we are to get people from Rwanda, from Burundi, to come and work in the sugar cane, to come and work in the coffee, in the cotton.
Owekitiibwa President alikoba ati abantu twafunanga abantu kuva mu Rwanda, kuva mu Burundi okuyida okola mu masamba gaife ag'ebikaado n'amasamba gaife agapamba n'ag'emwani.
Now, those are the 5 points which concern most the wananchi.
Edo n'ensonga 5 edigema ku muntu owa bulido.
Free education,
okubanga abantu abaana basomerera bwerere,
wealth creation in the homes with the kibaro,
obukombe mu maka ate ng'otairemu ekibalo,
health, stopping the stealing of drugs in hospitals,
ekigamagana n'obulamu nga abasawu oba abantu abakola mu malwaliro balekera okuyiba eddagala lyaife mu malwaliro.
And those who say health issues can't be done properly are wrong.
N'ababakoba ati ebyobulamu tibisobola akolebwa bulungi bona baba bakyamu.
Because immunization is moving very well. immunization okugema.
Olw'okuba nti okugema ate baba ninze nkulira immunization forum mu parliament ya Uganda. So ogema kokuli kujja mu maiso bulungi.
It's doing well.
Baba kyaliko banti abaana webagema wetwali era emyaka gire egy'ekinaana nga President Museveni akaali kwida mu buyinza abantu balinga balema polio yafuukanga polio endwaire dino edekulusima ayi baba olwai that polio okugema abaana endwaire edo bikoze bulungi ate tena nkisemba kuba ninze chairperson wa immunization forum mu parliament ya Uganda.
Omulamu oje akoze bulungi akoze speech ye.
Baba Ansonia
ebyo kutafuta avireku nayogera ebibye aye ebyo mulamu ogi bikwatagana n'ebyange n'olwekyo mpagira omulamu ogi kyakobye nanze nakyengoba.
Baba tweyanziza.
As he was saying, some of the diseases have disappeared.
Nga president wakobye endwaire dindi dabulawo.
Polio disappeared, measles disappeared.
Polio yabulawo. Olunkusense lwabulawo.
We are now telling the young girls about the kokoro, the cancer of the uterus.
Sawe no president yaliko bantu government eribanga ekobera abaana abato abaisuka abawala okundwairo ya cancer owana baana.
All of those are doing very well.
Awona wona birikola bulungi.
So if vaccination can do well,
oba okugema n'olwekyo oba okugema kisobola okola obulungi,
why can't treatment do well?
Lwaki okwidandaba tikusobola kukola bulungi?
The problem is only in stealing drugs.
Ekizibu wekiri kiri mu kuyiba idagala.
I think vaccines are very difficult to steal.
Ndowooza idagala ery'okugema tiryangu bya kuyiba.
Because it needs cold storage and so on.
Kuba nti byenda olitereka obulungi nga mafriji n'ebindi.
So therefore we shall have to get a solution for the the treatment side, the curative side of health care.
N'olwekyo president aliko nti waida kubaawo enkola okufuna okuboneka eidagala okulinogera eidagala abo abayiba okuboneka nti obwidandabi bubaawo bulungi mu malwaliro.
Now the other issue is peace and then jobs. This is for the wananchi.
Kino ensonga eyindi n'ebyemirimu n'okuba nti tuli mu idembe.
Now on the issue of the roads,
President alikoba ati ku nsonga egemagana n'enguudo.
The roads here in Busoga, there are many roads which we want to do, but we shall start with some major ones which we have been trying to work on for a long time.
Ya owekitiibwa abasoga mukuba mu ngalo akobera ate ebigemagana n'enguudo. Wano mu Busoga waliwo enguudo egirina okolebwaku aye twaba atandika n'egyo egisinga obunene ng'okuzwa okwambaka otyembulamu ti baba olwo nga lunene.
Kata omuwulire atandise okwogera ebibye. Now the one I have in my head is the one from Ginger Bridge, Budondo, Mburamuti, Kamuli.
O president oluguudo olumulya mu mutwe nirokuzwa okulutindo obita kwamba koti Budondo Butagaya Matumu oyabe Mburamuti paka Kamuli paka Bukungu.
Now that road we have been putting on companies, but it will be done. You can be sure it will be done.
Nti oluguudo olwo babaire batandikangawo abajo olukola kampani aye era luyidakolebwa baba webale ino.
I haven't checked the latest but it will be done. It's one of our priorities.
President akobera ati oluguudo nilo ku nguudo gisooka era lwaba akola nankubadde ali kwaba kyekinga.
Now, then there's the road from Kamuli to Bukungu.
Oluguudo okuva e Kamuli paka Bukungu.
That one must be done. We have been talking about it for a long time.
Nti lwona lwogeirwaku okumala ebbanga inene era lwona lutekeirwa okuba nga lukolebwa.
Then there's a road from Iganga through Luuka to Kamuli and Kaliro, I think.
Ya obaba alikoba ate eriyo oluguudo okuva Iganga obiteruuka obite Kaliro obito mu Kaliro meka iso tuukire kimwe Kamuli oluguudo olwo enabadde opewadi baba tentaka kwongera mu byange.
So I know there are other roads, but if we could do those first.
President alikoba ate eriyo edindi aye singa tusobola okola edo mu kusooka singa tutandikira ku edo dakobye.
But I'm a bit proud because we have done some of the roads.
Aye President musanufu ino olw'okuba eriyo enguudo edikoleibwa.
One of my main roads was the one from Musita through Mayuge to Namayingo to Busia. That road, I'm glad we did it.
Muri kuulira o President akobera ate okunguudo egimu ejakoleberwe niro okuzomisita okwabe Mayuge paka Namayingo.
Therefore, those who say Museveni Mubeyi, now they're Baswairao.
Nabo abakoba ati President Mubeyi oba alimba baswaire President ngakose mu Uganda oyinza okutambula ku nguudo dona wava point edinda ng'oli ku kolansi waire edinda ng'oli ku kolansi baba ekyonongeire mu kyange tokyogeire aye ino bakobera.
Then the road from Iganga to Sembatia to Mbare, that was a new road done by us.
Nga oluguudo okuva Iganga okujja Busembatya paka Mbale lwona luguudo olwakolebwa nisebalwanyi government eno NRM ekulemberwa President Museveni ate yo tujja okwongera ekisanda.
Then reconstructing this Kamuli Jinja, I think we have done it once or twice.
Nga okwiramu okwidaabiriza oluguudo lwaife okuva Eidinda otuukira irala e Kamuli.
And then also Iganga Kaliro, we also did it again.
Era nga nolokuva Iganga okujira irala paka Kaliro bana oko mukimaite mukubireko President omungalo enguudo ejo abandi balimba ayo President aliko kutumula okujira.
Then the roads in Jinja town.
Nenguudo ejo mu Jinja town.
Some of them have been done. Now, the Maram roads, there has been a problem of underfunding for the Maram roads. They were sending 300 million, I think, per district.
Buli district babaire bagiwanga emiliyoni bisatu.
But we have added 1 billion, so it should be 1 point something billion.
Saweno bayongerayo obukaire oba akawumbi akesente kaja mu district wogaita ku nidide babaire bafuna kaba kawumbi n'obusente obugwirwako obundi.
So that should be able to handle the Maram roads.
Nti ekyo kitegeeza ki nti akawumbi n'esente edigwirwaku kiboneka kisobolese ama district okola ku nguudo edo edeitaka.
And then the railway, we have repaired the old railway, but we are going to build a new one.
Ya ngati anekigemekana okugaali ejo muuka nti jona giri kwirirabirizibwa era ejo egisokerwaku ejo tubona nti nije jenani nije jabosookerwako ate era nga baligiriddaabiriza.
We have been talking with the Chinese and other groups, but I'm also thinking of using the UPDF to build it, because the UPDF are able to do anything you want us to do.
O President yakobera ati ababaira gezaako kutumula n'Abachina ayabona amaje gano engeri gye galikolamu emirimu kusa ndowooza gasobola okola kusa okulwairwe ate galina empisa.
You see what they have done with Nambole?
Mubona Nambole nti maje n'agaidabiriza.
Recently they did the new terminal.
Bakola ku airport oba Entebbe bayigulawo omukutu ogundi enoni wedigwa.
Nawulira nti bano abana Uganda batamanyi ebirungi bwe bagendayo waluga Dubai
muri kuwulira President wasekere ati aba batatera kwabayo babayo balowooza nga ati bali mu Dubai ate nga bali mu Uganda wa President Museveni zena kanseka muweno seka mu
boti bamanyi nti Africa esobola okukola ebirungi buli kyebalaba bakigaraganya nekyabagwira. Chova nti tebamayite nti n'omu Africa tusobola okukola okusa chova abantu batera ogwirana n'ebyabantu abazwenza ebyabazungu nga balowooza nti n'ebyo bisoboka twena tusobola. So therefore we can do whatever we want to do, but the big problem we have now is corruption.
Ya owekitiibwa President akobere nti n'olwekyo tusobola okola ekisoboka okolebwa aye ekizibu ekiriwo ekinene ino niye enguzi.
Recently there was an audit by Auditor General which showed that there were many ghost workers being paid.
Waliwo ekitongole ekiboneka nti nikyo ekirondoola emirimu n'ensansanya ya gavumenti kyabire okuzuula nti abakozi ab'empewo oba emizimu egy'abakozi giri mu mingi ino aye nga babasasula esente nigyaba
abakozi ab'emizimu
oba ab'emizimu
ab'emizimu abo balukulya sente kamara. Now
the ghost workers are taking a lot of money.
I saw that the Committee of Parliament is going to, I don't know what, no, Committee of Parliament, once you are a thief, you are a criminal, CID will move in and deal with them.
Atia obukiiko bwa Parliament bwabaire bukoma nti bwakola ayo President nakoba ati bomwibi oleke abagemaganya amateeka poliisi naki bakingiremu baboneke nti iwe omulyake bakukolaku.
If the Auditor General has shown that, then the next stage should be CID, not political, because political would have been bypassed by that time.
Kidi ekitongole ekiba kitulagira ekyo kitegeeza nti ekiyiririra tweba twetaagisya CID oba bambega aba gavumenti oba aba poliisi ogemaganya ekintu ekyo so tibaba obufuzi kuba byoba obufuzi balina engeri gye bagemamu ebyabwe.
Now what these young people were saying, Simba and the other one, about the opposition, this one we know, we in the security system.
Ya o President alikoba ati ababaira ano Simbwa n'omuganda we ebya batumwireku ebigamagana n'aba bavuganya o President Museveni o President abimaite.
And at the right time we are going to expose these bogus groups, what they call opposition.
Era ekiseera ekirituuka abantu bano balizwayo ne babambula babalagayo mu bulambalamba oyo manyanganyanga waabwe gye bakola yena.
They go talk with the Europeans to see how to force Uganda to be a puppet of foreign interests.
Nti baja munsi y'okuluya bayogera ebintu byona bye boogera nga benda okufuula Uganda okuba nga tunonereza bunonereze oba tuli kapeti oba bakozi babala abazungu nga bali kwogera ebyo byona oti Ssabalwanyi azirawo asobola agemerera ensi dino emyaka gino gyona.
Omunyankole says
Omunyankole akoba eri olugero olw'ekinyankole
kibwa nkurata okugoberera omuntu ng'embwa bwegoberera mukama wayo. Chiwankorata.
Mbomunyankola akoba ati eriyombwa abanga nonereria omukama waayo.
They do that in other countries. They have been doing it in other African countries.
Babaire bakikola munsi edindi eda Africa nga bade benda ifa atube bagoberezi bugoroberezi kuba nonereza bunonereze.
And also some of the other third world countries.
But they
don't know how strong the NRM is. Like, you know, some people announced we are not going to give new money, new loans to Uganda. We are moving forward.
Ngabandi wabakoba nti Uganda tibajatuwa sente kodi tibajatuwa buyambi ayera na ile tibalituwa Uganda ekali were atukatambula.
Uganda will grow at even a faster rate than before.
Era Uganda tulikulankulana ku speed eyamangu okusinga ku wetwali yetu biseyo oba yetufire.
Because the strength we built it by ourselves.
Olokuba obuvumu bwaife bwetuzimbye tubuzimbye ku musingi gwaife bene.
The only people who helped us,
okutola ku abantu abo abatuleka kweinuma,
2 African brothers,
ensi ibiri edomu Africa,
Mwalimu Nyerere,
owekitiibwa omugenzi Mwalimu Nyerere eyali president wa Tanzania,
and Samora Machel.
Nishama Machel.
That's all.
Nabo bonka.
All the others, if you want to help, you help. If you don't want, bye-bye.
So, ababa koba, oba bendo tuamba, batuambe, oba tibenda, byaigwe, saba luanya aliwo, aida kukulangula nyensi eno.
Therefore, those who miscalculate,
Norwecho, ababa balobubi,
that Uganda is a typical neo-colonial African country.
Nti Uganda nensi eyo wansi ino mu Africa
Zebamanyira.
President Museveni dirensi edindi debamanirira.
The Uganda is under NRM is a totally different cup of tea.
Uganda yanda uloino.
We built our strength by ourselves.
Obuvumu bwaife twabuzimba bene,
and we can defeat anybody who challenges us here in Uganda.
Era eyepankira ku Uganda yena tusobola omukuba oba omumalawo oba omuwangula,
regardless of who backs him.
Ngotwaire ku ebyo oba nani ali tuwagira oba nani ali tuwagira ife bene Kaguta Yoweri Museveni asobola okema mu kintu kyabanga bwali kwenda.
Sikaguta mwene Kaguta nabana Uganda abalwanyi ba
Kaguta nabana Uganda bona ai baba niwo tudumira.
Therefore, what these young people are saying is true. At the right time, we are going to expose them.
Norwecho banaba bairano kibyobogeire bitufu ai baida tukekiseera babalage oba banike amazima gayibwe.
Finally, I want to thank the people of Busoga.
Ekisembayo Kaguta Yoweri Museveni atakwa kwebazya alikwebaza abantu abe Busoga,
because they took part in our struggle.
Olokuba abantu abe Busoga bali ku bantu abamu abenigira mu lutalo olwaleeta gavumenti eno mu buyinza mujugubya mu ngalo abasoga.
In 1972, I was with Kasada. First of all, we went to Busesa. There's a town called Busesa.
Bana okatonda yatuwairo President Museveni ali kuyijukira bya olukumi lwenda, ali kuyidukira ebyaliwo olukumi olwenda ensanvu n'ebiri nga ninze nkalizaalibwa. Yaidukira ni Kasada woba atambula naye okujja Busesa baba katonda yakutuwakirabo.
So I went with Kasada, we passed Busesa, we turned to the left and went inside there.
Baja ni Kasada batuuka Busesa bayira ku mukono omugoda baja mu ndeeyo.
And we had a group there.
waliwo group eyaliyo.
Then we had a group in Kiterera Forest.
Waliwo group eyindi ng'eri mu Kiterera, mu kibira eky'Ekiterera.
The one with Nkoko and Ntare. The ones who were shot in public here in Jinja.
Eyo yaliyo Ntare ni Nkoko n'abaali eyo ebuna.
Then we had Mbigiti, who was driving a tipper for us.
Yaliyo omukulu yeba yetanga Mbigiti yali avuga tipa nga navuga tipa kulwa Ssebalwanyi.
Then in Jinja town here, on the corner, I always pass there and see the photographer Rubanga had a shop here on the right hand.
Nti muidinda wano mwali mu Lubanga yali akuba bifaanani era buli lwabitawo aidukira ekyo yena yali awe muidinda town.
So then in the second round we had people like Museveni Jinja.
Munankani eyayiraku yali nirata ifo mugenzi keke kiveidinda.
And they have been supporting you all the time.
Ate eyali nga awa obuwagizi oba supporti wona ekiseera kyona.
And after the victory, you have been supporting the NRM.
Era no olutalo n'olwawa era omugenzi ekiveidinda n'abasoka mubayire era nga muwagira NRM.
So therefore, I'm very happy that we are celebrating now.
N'olwekyo President musanufu ino olw'okuba nti tuliddaguza olunaku luno saawa eno.
What you need is to listen carefully to the message of the NRM.
Kyemwetaagisa abasoga okuba nakyo n'okuba nga muwulirisa endowooza n'ebyo NRM byebakoba era byebawa.
Muwuliriza bulungi.
Muwulirise bulungi.
The English say, many tongues spoil the broth.
Nti mu Luzungu eri akagera akakoba nti enumi eningi direetera okwonoona enkulankulana.
In Runyankore they say, and minyingi itukuruza obushera, which means that too many tongues make the porridge spoiled.
Nti mu Runyankole lwona luliyo olugero olukoba nti enumi eningi direetera okwonoona obusera.
When I came here in 2018, I again told you what I think you should do.
Nti owekitiibwa President bwe yayida mu 2018 yabakoba kiki kyomuteekeirwa okola.
The ones with the small homestead.
Okuboneka okola nimwe omuyina amaka amatono.
Like the ones of 4 acres and less.
Abaina ekyokuboneraku abaina eitaka eriweza eka eina.
N'okwira wansi.
N'okwira wansi ina isatu ibiri indala.
In 1995, I was here talking about the same thing.
Nti ni mu 1995 President Museveni yali ayogera ku kintu kirala ekyo.
You never heard me talking about a bikado for a small person.
President alikoba ati ayo yali ayogera timwamuwuliraku ng'ayogera ku bikado ku muntu oyo alina eitaka itono.
Because to recommend a bikado to somebody with 4 acres or less is to condemn him to poverty.
Nti olw'okuba lwaki tawagira bantu balina eitaka itono kulima bikado w'okoba omuntu ow'eitaka itono alimu ebikado oba ng'oli musindika mu bwavu.
Ebikado, duma, pamba, those are not crops for smallholders.
Nga President wakobye ebikado, duma, pamba, nti ebyo tibirime bya muntu aina itaka itono.
We need those products, we need those crops, the country needs them but they should be done by people with medium or large scale pieces of land.
Owekitiibwa President akobye ati twenda abantu abalima ebikado n'ipamba n'ebyo aye ebyo byandirimiirwa bantu abalina amataka amanene oba agali awo wagati amanene oba wagati ekitegeeza kuva ku eka ina kujja mu maiso.
For the small pieces of land, we recommended number 1, coffee, if the coffee can grow.
Imwe mwina eitaka itono eka ina n'okuyika wansi. President akoba nti yabakoba nti abawa amagezi nti mulime emwani.
If they can grow there.
Singa emwani disobola okuba nga dirimibwa mu kitundu ekyo ky'ovaamu.
Then fruits.
Then ebibala.
Then small scale dairy.
No kulima okwaya okutontono.
Okulima omuddo.
No kulima oinankani eisubi eryokuliisa ebyayo obente.
For zero grazing.
Nga ente mudayira okuluya.
Then food crops.
No kuboneka nga tuba n'emmere.
Then among you, in the backyard, you put pigs if you are not a Muslim.
Ate era emandu oteekayo baba ebyo bizeiza byange ebibidi woba nga toli musiraamu emandu ng'omaze okulima ere emandu yotayo ebiki ebibidi.
Then chicken for eggs.
N'enkoko okwaya enkoko osobola okufuna amagi.
Then finally fish farming.
Ekisembayo okuba nga osobola okulunda ebyenanda.
This everybody, you are misusing the everybody.
Bino ebibali obirima tuli bikozeseza bubi.
Because you are putting rice in the center of the swamp.
Olwokuba tuteekamu omutyere mu bibali omwo wagati ow'ebibali twataawo omutyere.
There is an experiment which I did in Paris in a place called Limoto.
Eriyo pulezidenti ekyobonerako oba ekyokugezesaako kye yakola mu Parisa mu kyalo ekyo kyo muwuliire.
I made fish ponds at the edge of the Kibali, not in the center.
Kuba yakola wobalundira ebyenanda ku nkomerero ey'ekibali so ti mu center oba wagati wa Kibali.
And my people there started earning 7 times more from the fish than they were earning from the swamp, the rice in the swamp.
Era we yakobera abantu abeeyo batandika ofuna esente emirundi nga 7 okusinga ku kiki kye baafunanga inuma nga balimu omutyere aye nga kuluno bali kwaya byenanda.
So you can have fish farming which is also friendly with the environment.
N'olwekyo tusobola okuba nga twaya ebyenanda ate nga mukidi nti okwaya ebyenanda byona mikwano oba bireeta bigemerera environment okuba nga ebaawo. Baba bano basomere newenjira mu environment ninkikoba nti environment bamaite UPA wamuleetere ate basomereira.
Then the everybody will come back and have water.
N'olwekyo ebibali bidda kuyirawo bisobola okuba nga biba n'amaadi.
And the water now we can pump it to the dry land for irrigation.
Mu bibali bino we munayira amaadi kitegeeza nti tusobola okupampinga oba okuba amaadi ago gava mu bibali gajja ku bukalu tusobole okufukirira ebirime byaife.
How can you say we are going for irrigation when you are drying all the bibali? Where will you get the water from?
Owekitiibwa President alikoba ate oyinza otya okukoba nti tujja kufukirira ebirime byaife aye nga ate ebibali tuli bikasa.
So the seventh activity which is a high value is fish farming.
N'olwekyo ekintu ekyokola ekyomusanvu ekiriku omuwendo era kyoyinza ofunamu n'okuboneka nti oyaya ebyenanda.
Sikoberangako omunaku nti lima duuma, lima ebikaado, lima pamba.
President Museveni alikoba nti takobanga kubana ku nti mulime ebikaado oba pamba.
Ebikaado, pamba, this one,
Duma.
Even nenteze ifensoga obenyankole ebyo byonna byetaaga ettaka eddene.
Nti no ediba ente daife, the local breeds.
Yes.
The president is talking about the local breeds. The Kisoga cows.
They need big land.
They need big. They tagisa eitaka inene.
So therefore, I'm coming back to again talk about this and also check what's happening.
Nti president ajja kuyira era tulida kwogera ku bintu ebyo.
Mwebale ino Kibumba abakuume.
Nti mwebale ino Katonda abakuume. Baba zena webale ino kunjikirirya okubanga nsobola okuyiramu. Webale ino webale kuyisa.
Ate njagala kwebaza omulamu ojo okukola speech eyiye wakati weyange.
Baba ne yanzirye.
Aye ebyomulamu ogire byange bibadde bigemagana.
Yesewo ne yanziza baba.
Can we give His Excellency the President a round of applause?